Alright guys, so we're back. Now we're going to go ahead and put the saddle on Onya. This is the second time that she's had a saddle. Like we're saying in the first video, about 4 days ago, I think, or 4 or 5 days ago, she had her saddle on, no problem. Don't mean she won't buck today, okay? Remember, I'm the kind of trainer, I don't care if a horse bucks, because it's a natural thing to do, okay? I try to encourage them not to buck, and I'm going to show you what I mean. If she bucks. So we're going to go ahead and take that saddle pad. For those of you who have got young colts out there and you're trying to start them, you know. Now, the mare is not too skittish of the pad because she's seen it before. She smelled it before, you know, so she's probably not flinching. But, you know, if you got a little filly, a little gelding or whatever, is a little scared, don't understand it, you know, all you want to do is just open it up and let them smell it. They can smell other horses on it, you know, and let them touch it. As soon as a horse touches something with their muzzle, they shed the fear of it, you know. So we're going to go ahead and rub that baby a little bit and rub that saddle up and down. No big deal. Most of you cowboys and cowgirls know how to do this, those that have been dealing with the horses for a little while. So it's not an education, but you know, there's a lot of people out there that's never done it. Okay? So there you have it right there. She's stepping back a little bit. So we're going to go on the same side, on the other side, and do the same thing, you know. So what you do on the right, you must do on the left. Alright, we're going to set that pad up there. Now, an indication if your horse will buck, not understanding that saddle pad, what it is, they'll crow hop out of it. Just a little signal, a little pressure here with the hand up. The mare moves off real nice. Still want the mare to move until I say stop. You don't want your mares, you don't want your horses to stop when you give them a signal. You give them a signal to stop and you give them a signal to go. Let them run right off that pad. Ain't no big deal. Let it hit the ground. Big deal. She stepped on it. No, nothing to it. She ain't scared of it at all. All right, so we can go back and get that pad again. We're gonna throw that pad back up there. And then we're gonna get this saddle. Come on, mama. I got an old trail riding saddle. It's probably about 35 pounds. Not too heavy, but you know, heavy enough. And you want to let them smell it, let them see it. You know. And everything. You don't want to, when you're saddling them up, you don't want this saddle and the stirrups, the fenders to slap the horse on the side because you're going to freak him out. You set it up there. See how she does with it. Ain't no big deal. Lay that one down on that side. She little flinch, but nothing big, nothing to worry about, no worries. You know? Set it up there nice. Go ahead and start touching that mare all over with that saddle pad on her. Just kind of soothe her out a little bit and get her going. Just rub on her. This mare don't like you to touch her around her face too much, but she's gonna have to get used to it here after a while. And she's gonna get a lot of that. And come on this side. Drop that old girth right there. Okay. And what you want to do, what you definitely want to do, you want to come out here and whoa, show you where you need to stand at. Now, whoa, man. So, have enough line just in case you have to extend out to the mare to get the mare away from you, or the horse away from you, just in case the horse gets a little freaked out or whatever. So have enough line that at least you can extend out to them and give them some room. If the saddle falls off or whatever, no big deal. You can go back to that. You know, I suggest you don't put your real nice saddles on them when you start. Okay, we're gonna grab that girth right there. And we're gonna sit that girth right on that baby's belly. We're gonna let them feel that girth. We're gonna reach down and got an old smart cinch on it. There's little rollers on it. And with that sound, she's a little jumpy, but because she's not used to that sound, you know, she'll get used to all the clanking and bells and whistles and stuff like that here after a while. Okay? And we ain't gonna snug her a whole real tight. You don't want to snug them all up tight, but just, you know, you don't want to cinch them up tight, but just enough where they can feel that girth up under there, and just enough to where if they do decide to buck after you buckle it up, the saddle won't come off. You know, so you want to try to do whatever you can to make the experience a good experience, not a bad experience. I've seen a lot of people that go too fast, get up there, throw the saddle on there, buck them out and everything, and then they have a horse that's what we call cold back. It'll buck every time you get on them until you're lunging, you know. And you don't want that. You want to start right, you know. So we're gonna take that little breast collar, run that breast collar around now, and go ahead and cinch it up. Now, the mare is standing here like a champ, no problem, and I appreciate that. So what I want to do is I want to reward that. Now this is a little big on her because she ain't filled out yet. She's only 3 years old, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and reward her right now for standing still. Like, let her know I appreciate that, baby. Thank you. You know what I mean? No big deal. All right. Come down there and buckle that thing up, and give her the same cue, the flag of your hand, to move forward. All right. But I want to put myself in a position where, you know, if she starts to bucking, fender hit her on that side, she won't jump on me. Walk right on off. She may put a hump on her back, maybe not. There she is, right there. You see her? She's stepping kind of tall, got the saddle sitting high on her back, but she's not bucking. So I'm not going to take her out of the forward motion. I want to keep encouraging forward motion. This mare tugs hard at the line, so I want to kind of keep her head turned to me a little bit to keep her loose. That keeps her from stepping out of this round pin. You know, that keeps her soft. So I don't want to say, you know, cowboy the mare up and just once she gets the saddle on her or nothing like that. You know, I want to keep her, you know, focused on me. Start licking and chewing her lips here in a minute. That means she's settling in. She's listening. She's doing really, really good. For her, the first time to have a saddle on her, you know, not bad. She gets a little high on that side right there, almost steps out because there's a gap in my round pin over there. So, I'm going to stop the mare right here. Whoa. Whoa. If she wants to stop. Now, whoa. No tugging. I don't have to do a lot of tugging. A lot of this stuff you guys have seen me do already, so, you know, no big deal. But I want the mare to whoa, stand still. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let her focus on me for a second and see what's going on with me. You know? All right. So she's listening. I'm going to tell her thank you for stopping. Go ahead and rub her ears, rub her eyes. And the mare's looking on the other side because there's a lot of horses on that other side over there. So they're focused on that. And here's take that saddle up a little bit. Now she's had a chance to stretch out a little bit. We're going to go ahead and snuggle her on up a little bit more, you know. So the saddle's not moving. She's not used to the saddle moving. She gets used to something being on her firm, on her back firm. Okay? So we'll do that. And we're going to send her back the other way. Travels hard with her outside leg. She's not in the right lead. Okay? She's leading right at the trot with her front, but she's leading wrong in the back. And how you get her to correct that is that you push. You start pushing her. I don't want to push her right now, not with that saddle on her. I want to, you know, when I'm just lunging her and making sure that if she's going around to the right, to my right, she's leading with both the right feet. Okay? Same thing on the other side. You'll know it because the front right and the rear right extends farther forward to grab more ground. Okay?
Oh yeah, okay.
Right there. Ooh. Good girl. Real good. Good girl. Here you go, baby. Come on. There you go. So, the mare's a little stubborn. She runs the other babies, so she hasn't started licking her tongue out of her mouth yet. So she's not real responsive. Good enough. It looks good, but I'm looking for the cues that she's humbled down. She's licking her chew in her mouth and everything. That means she's really, really focused on what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and push her around again one more time. Now, I'm gonna hold her kind of tight right here because I don't want that mare to run and hit her legs on that ground here. Protective boots are always good. You see we got them in the front. I probably should have put some in the back, but this is just a quick video to show you the beginning. Now we'll, good girl. Right there. She's licking and chewing. Didn't see that. She had her butt turned to you, but right there. It's good enough for me. Now, what I want to do is kind of get her used to, these mares are coming 3 this year, and when we got these mares, they were 2 years old, and it was about 6 months ago, so they're kind of late, you know, they're kind of late. We should have had all of this stuff done at 2, you know. So what I want to do is do something that's just not normal for her, okay? So let her jump around like this. She flinched a little bit, you know, and just rub my body right there on her, okay? And she can see that it ain't nothing. I appreciate her not running out of my round pen, so I'm gonna reward that baby. You want to reward them and bring them up slow. No need to go fast. Take your time with the babies. I've always told you that. Take your time. Ain't no rush. Just let her feel a little weight on you. Right there. Right there. You know? And again, what's done on the right and left has to be done on the right and left. So, here we go. I want her looking at me though. I want her to see me. We'll jump up and down right here. Just slide off the side of that saddle right there. When you're doing this, make sure you ain't got nothing sharp that'll poke the baby or nothing like that, you know. We good. How you doing, baby? You doing okay down there? Mary ain't thinking about nothing, you know. Pretty good, not bad. Okay. So I'm gonna take my foot, and I'm not trying to ride this baby, guys. I'm gonna take my foot and let this baby feel the full effects of what's gonna happen. Okay, get down. I appreciate you, baby. See, let her know, and it's just a reassurance to let her know that there's nothing wrong. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just trying to train you. I'm just trying to get you into a point where we can enjoy trails, you know, barrels, or whatever you're gonna do, you know, together, you know. Just kind of keep that bond going, you know. So we'll do that one more time. And I'll stand all the way up this time. Okay, and then I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna take my foot out that stirrup though. Then I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna rub that baby all around. I'm gonna rub that baby. Let that baby know I appreciate her standing still. Okay, one more time on this side. All right, I know it's kind of a long video, but every little bit counts. Trust me, it counts in the long run. And a lot of what I'm saying is a repeat, but that's how horses learn, by repeating it. Okay? So, I'm gonna rub that baby right there. I'm gonna rub that baby on her butt. Let her know everything's okay. Alright? She can reach around there and look at me. I don't care, as long as she don't nip, you know, I don't have to smack her on her lip or nothing like that, but, you know, no problem. Alright? Take your time with these babies. It'll mean the world of difference to you a little bit later on. You want to take them through their stages and take them the right way. Next video will be Bia. Peace.